Hey Sawyer Knights, we're here with a review for The Brave and the Bold #3 out of the 6-issue miniseries they're doing. This was a fun issue. I've been enjoying this whole run. It's, you know, you could say sometimes some issues you could say it's more style over substance, but overall it's still a really gorgeous book to look at. It's got beautiful art, great scenery and backgrounds. This one was much slower in pace. There's almost no action besides a small fight scene for a couple panels, but which is basically what they show on the cover. But overall, it's mostly a detective story. Batman's been pulled into the centerfold of the story, and he's doing what Batman does best. Seeing through deceptions, calling out bullshit, and basically trying to figure out what's going on. And it's interesting to see him do that. And I really like a lot of the dialogue that Batman has in this issue. It's very logical. It makes sense. For example, he has a really good line about how nothing really seems to make sense here. The rules don't apply. He's like, even time doesn't work the same over here. I need a stream, Dinah. I need something that's constant, something that connects me to what I know. And I really like that line. It makes perfect sense. Like, how do you expect me to solve a murder when none of the rules work the same as they do in my world? Like, it's very interesting. It's very much a challenge for Bruce, and I like that. I even like how little classic cliches of the Batman character are actually thrown out the window in this new world. For example, Bruce is riding a white horse while Dinah is riding a black horse, which is usually normally most writers and artists would make it the other way around. It would be Batman riding a black horse, Wonder Woman riding a white horse. But I like that they change it around here, and they, just to show us, just to reinforce the idea that everything is different here, and that, things are not what they seem. I like that a lot. And Bruce is also the one that discovers that they're being watched, that there's people hiding invisibly around them. He has a great line about how invisible and stealthy are not the same thing, meaning that even though they're invisible, Batman knew their presence was there pretty much the whole time. And it's very interesting. It leads into a little fight scene with these little grunts that don't really want Batman there. They don't really want Dinah there either, but very interesting. It's also interesting that Batman is considered more of a outsider and not really welcome than Dinah is. It's interesting. I like that. Since she is kind of like, at least she's half God. She's kind of got a little bit of God in her, but Batman's just a total human. They don't really respect him in this world. Overall, it was a pretty good issue. Like I said, mostly dialogue. It's more of a detective story. Just kind of like watching Batman, put things together and figure out what's going on. And and there's still 2 more issues. No, 3 more issues. There's still 3 more issues. So they're not gonna figure it out right off the bat. But it is interesting. It does kind of lead into something interesting, and yeah, I'm excited to see where this series goes. This is kind of like this felt kind of like a filler middle issue, but still, it was entertaining just to kind of read some of the interesting dialogue from Batman, and this little fight scene is pretty well done, and the art is amazing. I mean, every picture, every panel looks like a damn drawing or a painting, so it's very much a gorgeous looking book. You can't take that away from it. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you guys for checking out this video, and see you guys.